guys, it's Coach Karina. I'm here to lead you through a standard warm-up that we're going to add to the beginning of every workout. And the reason we're doing this is we're allowing you a couple minutes just to sort of feel out what's going on with your body for today. Even though you did this the last time you were here, each time, whether it's in the morning or in the afternoon, each time you show up to work out, you're a different person than you were the last time you came. For a whole host of reasons. Maybe Friday, you did great in your workout, then you went and you did a whole bunch of yard work over the weekend. Monday morning you show up, you're a different person than you were on Friday. And there's a whole bunch of other examples. The way that you lived your life, the way that you moved about in your day, the way you sleep, your cycle, all of those things can affect your movement quality. And so we're going to be, it is not that you should not work out those days that you maybe wake up feeling a little bit off, but we're going to at least give you a chance to assess yourself. And after you've done this a few times, you're going to kind of get an idea of what normal is for you. And then you'll have a better perception or readiness for when you're feeling a little bit off. You also will discover there's some days that you feel like a rock star, and then you'll know those are the days to push a little more, right? Coaches, as you watch your athletes do this more, you're also going to get an idea of kind of where their normal is and what, as a group, they're needing a little bit more attention, maybe modification for. So what I'm going to do is take you through each of the exercises while I'm doing them. I want to explain why we're including them in the standard warm-up, and then how we're going to kind of incorporate it into each day. After we go through all the exercises that we're including, I'm going to run through the warm-up itself. And at that time, I encourage you to just follow along and do it with me, simply because it's a quick little thing. It's designed to take less than 2 minutes. As a coach, this frees up some time for you. So your experienced athletes that have gone through this a few times are going to just come in, put their gear down, and get started on their standard warm-up. That gives you a couple minutes to continue setting things up, maybe welcome new people to the gym. And then if they get to go through it once or twice, that also helps them prepare for the warm-up that's included in your workout. So 2 minutes minimum, just a standard assessment of where things are for today, okay? First, what we're going to do is there's some exercises in here. There's about 6 exercises we do. Whenever there's a right and a left side required, we're going to go through 2 times each. Otherwise, we're doing everything 3 times each. So we're starting with a toe touch. Standing, feet pretty close together, legs are mostly straight. Reach down toward the floor, then you're going to reach up into a back bend. So now I'm going shoulders back, belly forward. So we're looking for full spine range of motion. There's also a good amount of weight shift happening here. So as I bend down and touch my toes, my hips shift back. You can see kind of behind my heels. And then as I reach up to lean back, my belly hips also have to shift forward. So that's an element of stability that we're actually assessing with this. Of course, there's flexibility involved there too. So we're going to go toe touch to back bend for 3. Then we're going to do full body turn. So now the feet are a little wider. We start with the arms out in front, and you're going to watch your right hand go behind your body and twist. Everything except my feet can move. And so you're going to rotate like so. I want you to look for my right shoulder behind my body. So we're going to see how far my whole body will twist. This way, see if I can get my left shoulder to rotate behind. So as we're doing, what we're looking for is if I put my back to the camera, what I want is to be able to see this shoulder as I rotate around. So we want a little bit more than a 90-degree turn of everything we're rotating together. Again, we got to go right and left sides here, so we'll do 2 to each side, full body turns. Then we're going to do side bending. So we start with the hands here. We're going to do like a snow angel arm. Shoulder blades are down and back, reach wide till the hands get up toward each other. Then you're going to go side bend, again, pushing the hips off to the side bend to the other side, arms down, like reach back as you're going arms up and down, kind of warm those shoulders up. We're going to go side bend again. So again, 3 times through, and then we're going to switch to our 6-point squat. So just to remind you, we're working on our overhead deep squat pattern here. This gets hips, knees, and ankles, the mobility there warmed up, trunk stability warmed up. We come down into a squat with the hands low for 1. I'm going to lead with my right arm. That's 2. The right arm's going to come down. That's 3. Up with my other arm for 4. That one stays there. First arm comes up for 5. Then I come all the way back up for 6. So that's the 6-point squat. We're going to do 2 leading with each arm. So second time, I'm going to lead with my left arm. 1, that's my 2 here. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I would go through 1 more on each side for the 6-point squat. Then we're going to get the hip further loosened up by balancing on my left hip. I'm going to bring my right knee toward my chest, not my chest toward my knee. Knee toward my chest, up. Reach out with the knee, other arm reaches up here to help with balance. Then I'm going to reach across, again, my other arm out for balance. Then I have my right arm reaching out here, and what I'm going to do is just let my right foot land back into a reversed lunge and reach up with this arm, and twist toward that front leg. So it's a high knee balancing stretch to a reverse lunge with a twist. So let's try the other side. Left knee up, out, and across to a back lunge with a twist. And again, we'll go through 2 on each side. So the idea here is we're including mobility in all of our big joints. We're adding muscle activity and a bit of stability, a little bit of balance to get the nervous system and all the muscle and tissues kind of primed up. Now, if we go through it once and there's still more time before the group's ready to go through it again. If you did this 5 times, you'd be nice, and if you did it once, you're nice and warmed up. If you did it 5 times, you would be really loose and warmed up and ready to go. You could even kind of increase pace or spend a little bit more time on the exercises, the pieces of that feel like they're the most limited for you. So if you happen to find that hip bit at the end is really challenging, after you get through it once, maybe do the hardest part, a couple, 3 more times, okay? So here we're gonna go through this standard warm-up, like I said, it's supposed to be under 2 minutes. So I'll go through it like I'm prescribing it, 3 repetitions for all the exercises that are like both sides at the same time, and just 2 reps for the exercises that are a right and left side, okay? So here we go. Arms up overhead, start the clock, ready? Here we go. Toe touch. Lean back into that back bend. Second toe touch. Back into that back bend. Progressively, this is a comfortable thing. It should be maybe you don't touch the toes the first time. Maybe you kind of gradually ease into that. So forward and back for 3. Then we're gonna go full body turns for right and left. Remember, we go 2 to each side for these. Right again, left again. Then I'm gonna go my side bend. Snow angel arms up. Side bend right and left. So I get 3 of this one. Side bend right and left. 1 more. Arms up, side bend right. You can interlace the fingers up there if you feel like it, whatever makes it feel comfortable. Then we're gonna go 6-point squat. Lead with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lead with my left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more on each side. 1 with the right. Each time you're kind of cueing, trying to keep the spine up. Chest is nice and tall. The posture is good. Nice and stable, even weight between both sides. Squats. Then we're going to go hip stretch. Knee up, out, and across. Down into that back lunge, twisting toward that front leg. Maybe hold it a breath. Other side, knee up, out, and across. Nice and stable through those legs. Nice and big rotation, really looking on flexibility in the upper back and in the hips. Up, out, across, don't fall. Being near a wall at the beginning with these is kind of nice. Last repetition, up, out, and across, and rotating toward that front leg. And for me, my favorite part, the part that I feel I get the most out of is that hip and lunge rotation stuff. So I run through that a couple, 3 more times if I needed to wait for my teammates to be ready. So that's your standardized warm-up. We're gonna have posters out, so it's easy for girls to remember the order of stuff and how to do it. Hope that helps. Hit me up with any questions as always. Enjoy!